Hey Sexies, what's up? It's Heather Cutlin out here in Newport Beach, California again. We're up at this beautiful park, Team Sexy Mondays. We're going to talk about such an amazing topic. It's also a really confronting topic, a topic that is confusing to people sometimes. The topic of loving yourself. What does that really mean? How can I, implement practices on loving myself? Just to give you guys a little bit of background, if you're watching this video and you have no idea who this crazy, excited, passionate girl boss is, my name's Heather. I live in California, Southern California. I've been with Team Sexy and the Herbalife family for the last 5 years. It's been an incredible journey. I was a retired UCLA athlete with an office body, stuck in an office, working for someone else, a lot lost in my life. Loving myself wasn't even a conversation. I didn't even really know what that meant. It wasn't something that my friends were talking about. It wasn't something that, I wasn't really doing personal development at the time. I was doing a lot of snoozing, hitting the snooze button. I was doing a lot of working all day, on Facebook, #FML, when's Friday. I was that person. I loved my career, don't get me wrong. I worked with some incredible people, but I wasn't passionate about it. I wasn't living my life. I wasn't on purpose. And I would go to happy hour right after work. I would, drown my sorrows. I wasn't going to happy hour to connect with my friends and to be social networking and have an awesome community like we do now. We like to balance our life. I was really lost, and I started my nutrition plan with Herbalife. The bigger thing though was I had no idea how much my results from my nutrition plan and from being a part of an incredible community, how much confidence and self-love and personal development and life-changing friendships. My nutrition plan was what I said yes to, and I lost 40 pounds in 3 months. The average person loses, around a pound a week. I'm not average. There's nothing average about me, and I'm pretty sure you're not average either. The average person loses about a pound a week. I lost 40 pounds in 3 months. These amazing nutrition products. And, it's been 5 years. I've kept it off. I'm in the best shape of my life. Hey, boo. Working on these results still for summer. But allowing myself to have a community and to have support and to have people backing me, that's been the biggest thing for me over the last 5 years, is the incredible community that we've created, the global Team Sexy movement. There's movements inside of the movement. We have Team Ambition out in Arizona. We have movements all over the world. And it's just so cool to know that when you make a choice to love yourself and you make a choice to get healthy, which is also another form of loving yourself, you never know what's possible. You never know who's watching and who's going to say yes just because you did. So, that's a little bit of background. But what I really want to talk to today about is loving yourself. What does that mean? And, I think there's a misunderstanding about what loving yourself means. I think a lot of people, myself included, like the idea of love yourself, like the idea of loving yourself and living that lifestyle. But what we do is we judge ourselves when we don't quote unquote love ourselves, or, we judge our way to loving ourselves. And, really when I think about the word love has no judgment. Love has no boundaries. Love isn't something that you can really quantify. It's a feeling, it's a way of being, it's an acceptance, it's a compassion, it's a relationship. It's an intimacy. Intimacy, my mom always says intimacy, that word means seeing into me and you. You see into me and I see into you. Intimacy is a real relationship. It's not a judgment. It has nothing to do with your abs or pant size or any of that stuff. So what does love really mean? When we get married, the institution of marriage, they say, for better or for worse, sickness and in health, till death do us part. That's love, according to that institution. So how are you applying that to yourself? When it comes to self-love, we're so caught up in the romantic relationships with other people. How are you applying that to your own life, and how are you loving yourself in sickness and in health? How are you loving yourself when you wake up and you don't feel good? I don't always wake up fired up, jacked up to take over the world and be positive, but I have different steps that I take to get myself there. And if I don't feel great that day, maybe it's a day that I need to do some self-love, and I need to take care of myself, and I need to take a nap, or I need to go cry and just let it out. And I need to go take a hot yoga class and just be with myself. Maybe that day is not the day that I go out and meet a bunch of people and go talk on stage and do all of that crazy stuff. That's self-love to me, is having that relationship with yourself to understand when you feel amazing and what to do. And when you don't feel amazing, quote unquote amazing, whatever that means, then you take the steps that are necessary to comfort yourself and nurture yourself and be with yourself versus judge yourself and try to force your way into being something. So one of my clients texted me the other day and she was like, I'm in this funk. I feel like I'm not being myself. I'm not being true to myself. I'm not following my nutrition plan. Like, I feel like I was doing so good. And then just all of a sudden, I just feel like I can't get a grip on it. And I asked her, I said, okay, great. The first step is acknowledging that that's the place that you're in. That's great. That's perfect. I want to acknowledge you for that. I'm really proud of you for even acknowledging that. The second step is remembering who you are. What is your truth? You said you feel like you're not being true to yourself. So let's define it. What does that mean to you? What does that look like? What does loving yourself look like? And, she wrote back and I asked her, I said, respond to me. These aren't rhetorical questions. I want to know. I want to be a part of this process with you, right? And this is so much bigger than drinking your 2 shakes a day with your tabs and your tea and, your snacks and your meals. This is, what do those represent? How is drinking your shake every morning and doing your sexy dance when you drink your shake and you make a great decision for yourself? How is that loving yourself? When you go out to a restaurant and, there's all these crazy, amazing, awesome, unhealthy things on the menu, and you choose something healthy, that's loving yourself. That's choosing something that serves your body and that your body can use as fuel. Versus, feeling the emotions. And I did a video last night actually for our Sexy Slay challenge. If you're not in that challenge, you got to get in these challenges. There's some awesome videos you guys are missing out on. A lot of awesome passionate content in there. Just such an amazing, incredible community. Shout out to all the Team Sexy Boss Babes that are in this Sexy Slay. I'm really, really, really proud of you guys. But I did a video on how to eat healthy or make healthy choices when you go to a restaurant. And it turned into a mindset video, honestly, because I said, if you really want results, you're going to get results. You guys don't need me to tell you how to order healthy at a restaurant. You might need some guidelines, but I'm pretty sure you can figure it out, right? So let's be really real. If you want to get the results that you deserve, you need to make the choices that are in alignment with those results. And at the end of the day, you're going to get the results that you deserve, whether it's healthy or not. Whether you like your before and after photo or not, those are the results that you deserve. And that mindset applies to business too. I could apply that to myself. Heather, if you go talk to 15 people passionately about your mission of Team Sexy and confidence and self-love and nutrition and taking over the world and we're getting everyone healthy, if you go do that, you're going to get the results that you deserve. You're going to get a lot of people excited to be a part of this movement. And if you don't go talk to a bunch of people or you don't get your message out, which is why I'm doing live videos every Monday, right? If you don't do that, you're going to get the results you deserve. So in life, we're getting the results that we deserve. If we don't have practices in place like journaling or yoga or breathing exercises or someone to call when you're not feeling great, not to just complain, but to say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Can you support me in, getting back into alignment with my truth or, getting back into my bliss or, maybe I need to go take a dance class or do something to move the energy. There's a reason why you're feeling that way. I'm not saying just mask it and cover it up and pretend like it doesn't exist, right? Get to the bottom of it. But if you don't have things in place to love yourself, you're gonna get the results that you deserve in your life, right? So again, this is all about mindset, you guys. Our philosophy is 80% nutrition. You gotta clean up your nutrition. Why? Not just for your health results. Clean up your nutrition for your mindset. Clean up your nutrition for the way that you feel when you wake up in the morning. When you decide to get in the best shape of your life, you wake up in the morning and your whole life is different. You get dressed, you put on your girl boss shirt and your leggings and your tennis shoes, you walk out of the house like a boss. Right? That's how I felt this morning because I have results. I feel amazing. I have energy. I love myself. I love my life. These are all things that add up with each other. But it's so much about your mindset. 80% nutrition, 20% fitness, 100% mindset. And I've started saying 1,000% mindset because honestly, you can get results on your nutrition plan and, still not be happy. I mean, it's kind of hard to look sexy and feel sexy and be in a sexy community and not be happy. I'm going to be honest, but it's because It's because we're so focused on mindset. So shout out to all the sexies out there. You guys are incredible. Literally, we have thousands of people in these Facebook groups that are just so inspiring. And I posted yesterday, I'm going to end with this. You know, I'm a client. I started 5 years ago. I'm down 40 pounds. I love my life. I ended up firing my boss. I've been able to replace my corporate income with Herbalife and Team Sexy. I get to teach spin at Bike to the Beat every week. I literally am designing a life that I love, and I'm surrounded by some of the most powerful, incredible, inspiring women and men, you know, and it's all because, again, you're getting the results that you deserve. And I've had a really, really busy week this past week. We had weddings and events and all kinds of stuff. My nutrition wasn't necessarily on point. I'll be honest. I started as a client. I'm still a client every single day. I make decisions just like you guys every single day. You know, but I started feeling it. And when I start getting fatigued and exhausted, and I start, you know, questioning myself for having anxiety or doubting my business or am I doing the right thing? I'm never doubting my business. Our business is awesome, but I'm doubting myself. And, you know, how can I get my voice out there more? How can I, you know, help more people? And why am I judging myself and blah, 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 right? I'm human. I'm just like you guys. I really want you guys to get that. This is Heather Cullen being vulnerable on these videos. And that's my favorite part about all of this, is you really get to see that this is real and this is a daily process. But, you know, I shared with the Team Sexy ladies that came to Sexy Sundays yesterday, and I just said, I just really want to acknowledge you guys and thank you for being a part of this community, because I was really tired Sunday morning when I woke up, and I just my body hurt. I'm a retired athlete. I have this weird rib thing and this neck thing going on and blah, blah, blah. I have all the excuses in the world, right? But I knew that we had Sexy Sundays, and I know who I get to be at these events, and I know who I am. I remember who Heather Cullen is, who the best version of myself is when I'm at these events. And even right now when I'm doing this video, it's I feel I'm activated, I am on, Team Sexy is in action. And this is the best version of myself, is sharing with you guys vulnerably who I am, what I'm up to, what's possible for you, and how we can do this together. I can't do this by myself, you guys. We are building a movement of confidence and self-love and living passionate lives together. And I want to I want to invite you to join us and be on this journey together, because we get to do this together. And, you know, yesterday I taught the class, and I was just in the zone, talking about loving yourself and passion, and how spin is a great analogy of that. If you haven't checked out Bike to the Beat yet, the Newport location, you better get down there. It is so fun. BikeToTheBeat.com, Newport, Tuesday, Thursday, 4:15, or come to Sexy Sundays, 12:15. It's $5. Sexy Sundays, let's go. Sorry, I had to get that little shameless plug in there, but sorry, not sorry. So I was sharing with them, thank you for allowing me to share my passion with you, because when you allow me to share my passion, obviously it affects all of us, and we all raise the vibration because we're mirrors of each other. So you wouldn't be watching this video, you wouldn't be a part of Team Sexy or Herbalife or any of this stuff if you didn't have it inside of you. If you weren't attracting it to your life, if you weren't ready to make a change, if you weren't looking for something bigger than yourself. Right? So thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me on my journey, and I'm here to support you on yours. That's my passion, right? I'm still on my journey. Anyone who says they're not on their journey anymore is lying, because we are on our journey every single day, every single second of every single day, especially when it comes to loving yourself. That is a lifelong process. So I love you guys. Comment below your takeaways. What was your favorite part of this video? Feel free to share it on your timeline. Tag your friends. Tag any Team Sexy Boss Babes that need to hear, you know, a message and an uplifting message, because we get to be in this together. We get to go through this life together. What are your self-love practices? You know, what are some things that you do when you don't feel great? For me, I'll take a really hot shower. I'll blast some awesome music that makes me feel amazing. I'll journal what I'm grateful for, right? I'll write down my truth, my mission, what I'm here on the planet for. My truth is love at the end of the day. You can call it what you want to call it, Team Sexy, Herbalife, getting people healthy, confident, self-love, passion, any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to love. Everyone wants love. Everyone wants to give love, be loved. That's what this is all about, you guys. And, you know, getting back to that and really getting grounded is how I get back to loving myself, is how I practice loving myself, taking some quiet time, to do some meditation or some breathing exercises. You know, I can get really hyped up and like excited and passionate and on one, as my team says. But when I'm not really feeling 100% myself, it's really important for me to get quiet, to hang out with people that I love, to go see a movie with my boyfriend, or just do something relaxing and like bring the energy down, recover, get back. It's almost like getting in a cocoon so that you can recover and then you can fly again, right? And that's what I love about, you know, Bike to the Beat. I get to go in there and just be crazy and be awesome and release all of this energy and speak my passion and my truth. And it reminds me of who I am, because I don't always remember who I am. This is a daily process, you guys, like I've said. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Lauren Deming, I see you, girl. Ashley, my boo. Danielle, I see you. Bree, I love you so much. Chelsea Brandon, I miss you so much. I can't really see anyone else, but I just love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Comment below, share this video, get in our next Sexy Slay, message me for details. Love you, Team Sexy, out.